This is the story of Eli, a 20-year-old young man who worked tirelessly under a demanding boss. Eli had no family; his parents had passed away, leaving him to navigate life's challenges alone. Life was a daily struggle for Eli. Each day he would earn a meager wage, return home, cook a simple meal, eat and sleep. One evening he prepared 4 chapatis and some vegetables for dinner. But when he returned after washing his hands, he noticed one chapati was missing. Puzzled, he brushed it off. The next day, the same thing happened. By the third day, Eli decided to stay alert and catch the thief. To his surprise, it was a large, plump mouse. Eli grabbed the mouse, but before he could react, the mouse spoke. "Brother," it said, "why are you stopping me? I'm only taking what fate has allotted me. Please let me have the chapati." Eli replied, "I barely have enough to survive. I make 4 chapatis to feed myself, and you steal one every day. My life is already so hard." The mouse responded, "I know someone who can help you. He will answer your questions and guide you. His name is Sage Aryan. Go to his sanctuary, and he will show you the way." Intrigued, Eli decided to follow the mouse's advice. He took a 5-day leave from work and began his journey. On the first night, he came across a grand mansion and asked for shelter. The owner, a kind elderly man, inquired, "Where are you headed, young man?" Eli replied, "I am going to meet Sage Aryan." The owner's eyes lit up. "That's wonderful. Could you ask him a question for me? My daughter hasn't spoken a word in 20 years. Please ask him when she will speak again." Eli promised to do so and continued his journey. The next day, Eli reached a treacherous snowy mountain. As he struggled to find a way across, he encountered a magician deep in meditation. The magician asked, "Where are you going?" Eli replied, "I am seeking Sage Aryan." The magician said, "Could you ask him a question for me? I've been meditating here for 1,000 years. Yet I haven't ascended to heaven. Please ask him when I will reach heaven." Eli agreed, and the magician used his powers to help him cross the mountain. Later, Eli arrived at a vast river with no way to cross. Just then, a giant tortoise emerged from the water. "Where are you going?" the tortoise asked. "I am seeking Sage Aryan," Eli replied. The tortoise said, "I've been in this river for 500 years, trying to become a dragon. Please ask him when I will transform." Eli agreed and crossed the river on the tortoise's back. Finally, Eli reached Sage Aryan's sanctuary. After listening to the sage's teachings, Eli learned that Aryan would only answer 3 questions. This posed a dilemma for Eli, as he had 4 questions: the mansion owner's, the magician's, the tortoise's, and his own. After much thought, Eli decided to sacrifice his own question and ask the others. Sage Aryan answered, "The mansion owner's daughter will speak on the day she marries. The magician will ascend to heaven if he lets go of his enchanted staff. The tortoise will become a dragon when it sheds its shell." Grateful, Eli began his journey back. He first met the tortoise and shared Aryan's wisdom. The tortoise shed its shell and transformed into a magnificent dragon, leaving behind a pile of pearls as a gift for Eli. Next, Eli found the magician and told him to let go of his staff. The magician handed over the staff and ascended to heaven. Finally, Eli returned to the mansion and informed the owner that his daughter would speak on her wedding day. Overjoyed, the owner said, "Who better to marry her than you?" Eli married the daughter, and as soon as they were wed, she spoke her first words, "You are the one who came to our house that night." Eli's life transformed completely. He gained wealth from the pearls, power from the magician's staff, and love from his wife. All of this happened because he chose to prioritize others over himself. This story teaches us a profound lesson: true greatness comes from selflessness and sacrifice. Eli's decision to give up his own question to help others led him to happiness and success. Life often presents us with choices between our desires and the needs of others. When we choose kindness, empathy, and generosity, the universe rewards us in unexpected ways. Helping others creates lasting joy and fulfillment. and letting go of fears and selfishness opens doors to new opportunities. Selflessness doesn't mean losing, it means gaining something far more valuable. So, take a step today to let go of selfishness and help someone in need. In return, life may surprise you with blessings beyond your imagination.